Hi, Carlinville Public Library Storytime friends. It's Miss Nadia and Cat in the Hat. And we're here to share two more books with you today. Of course, we'll start with our chant for I Love Summer. You ready? I love summer. I love summer. I love to eat. Red raspberries in summer. I love summer. I love summer. I love to lick orange popsicles in summer. I love summer. I love summer. I love to ride my yellow bicycle in summer. I love summer. I love summer. I love to run across green grass in summer. I love summer. I love summer. I love to swim in a blue swimming pool in summer. I love summer. I love summer. I love to smell the purple flowers in summer. Yay! I love summer, and I hope you do too. And I hope those are some of the things that you like to do or taste or smell in summer. Our first book is Llama Llama Yum 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 by Anna Dewdney, and it is a book that is published by Grosset and Dunlap, which is an imprint of the Penguin Random House Company. So let's get started and see what he thinks is yum yum. Llama Llama loves to eat snacks and meals and special treats. Oh, look at that sandwich. It looks so yummy. Toast and eggs and OJ too. How does breakfast smell to you? It smells so sweet and tangy, just like orange juice. Snack is crackers and a drink. Llama's juice is pink. I wonder what flavor that is. Do you think perhaps it might be, pink lemonade? Or could it be, fruit punch? They're both sweet and tangy. Ooh, lunch is a sandwich. PB&J. P is peanut. P and B is peanut butter, and the J is jelly. It looks like he might have grape jelly on his peanut butter sandwich. Look at Llama's ready. It's time to play. Shopping at the grocery store. Cheese and veggies. And so much more. Do you see that? He is getting a huge dill pickle from the deli. And if you scratch and sniff it, it smells salty and kind of puckery. Makes your mouth go puckery. It's sweet and sour, well, mostly sour and salty. But it's good. Ooh, bananas make a special treat. Fun to peel and fun to eat. I love to peel a banana and eat it. It's got its own wrapper, and then you can just throw it away or put it in the garden. Dinner has spaghetti sauce and a nice green salad tossed. Look at, I remember spaghetti. It's stringy and sweet and a little tangy, but mostly sweet. And, and a salad. A salad's always good. There's always it's kind of bitter, but then you kind of have the carrots and the peppers in there that gives it some sweet. And then if you It depends on, you may have a salty or a sweet salad dressing on it. Looks good. Dinner's over. Time for bed. Bedtime stories. Tummy fed. All this food is yum, yum, yum. Can you scratch and sniff it? Fun. All right. So, sweet and stringy spaghetti, salty dill pickle, a grape sweet and kind of salty peanut butter. And then there's that tangy fruit punch box, and then orange juice that's sweet and tangy. And ice cream. Creamy. Yummy. And on that note, we're gonna do our little chant about the ice cream. I've got my board. I've got, are you gonna count with me? I hope so. Let's count today with our 2 fingers. And we'll tap them on our other hand. And we'll go 1, 2. Every time I tap and you tap, we're going to say a number. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 scoops of ice cream. And we start 5 scoops of ice cream, no less, no more. Oh no, 1 falls off or fell off, and then we say splat. Kitty goes splat. And now there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 scoops of ice cream, as yummy, rub your tummy, yummy as can be. 1 fell off, splat. And that left 1, 2, 3. 3 scoops of ice cream. Yes, it's true. Uh-oh. 1 fell off, and now there's 1, 2. 2 scoops of ice cream in the melting sun. Can you make a big sun? Oh, big sun. Another 1 fell off. And now there's 1. 1 scoop of ice cream sitting on a cone. I ate it all. And that left none. No more ice cream. Do you remember what number nothing is? Or no more? It's a 0. A big 0 is nothing. So I have another fun story for you. That's another fun thing you can do in the summer. It is baseball. Look at, he's upside down. Baseball. I got my baseball. I got my baseball hat. Cat has his baseball jersey on, and he's got his mitt. I've got a mitt so I can catch the baseball. Well, in this story, it's called Batter Up Wombat. Have you ever seen an animal like that? And he doesn't know much about baseball, but you'll see what happens in the story. It's kind of silly. So, Batter Up Wombat. It is written by Helen Lester, and it's illustrated by Lynn Munslinger. And it is published by Houghton Mifflin Company. There you go. Oh, there he is. The champs weren't. Last year they finished last in the North American Wildlife League. Oh, look at their faces. They're sad. They didn't do very well. But this was a brand new season, and they were ready to go in their spiffy, clean uniforms. And on the morning of the opening game, they had been practicing their most athletic moves when suddenly, out of the blue, an outsider wandered onto the field. Look at that outsider. He's big. Who are you, big fella? They inquired. Inquired means asked or questioned. I am a wombat, replied the stranger. Wombat? Wombat? The champs jumped up and down in delight. Wombat, a big hitter, just what their team needed. The wombat couldn't understand the source of their excitement. And these folks sure talked funny. Imagine calling a wombat a wombat. But when they asked him to join their team, he was as pleased as punch. Have you ever been pleased as punch? That means very happy. Oh my goodness. He loved games, and back in his faraway home of Australia, he had been quite a star at rugby. You see that game? Look at it's kind of like football, but different. So, mates, asked the wombat, what's your game? Baseball, came the reply. Oh, baseball, said the wombat. Never heard of it. The champs realized that this promising newcomer would need a quick course in the sport, so they sat him down and gave him tips as fast as they could think of them. For starters, you'll need a bat. The bat boy takes care of the bats. Is he thinking the same thing? Doesn't look like. He needs one of these. Not one of those. And the pitcher stands on a mound. A mound of what? The wombat blinked a few times, shook his befuddled head, and kept listening. Never stand on home plate. Of course not, thought the wombat. Never stand on any plate, period. It's not sanitary. His teammates continued. The catcher wears a mask for his own protection. Oh, and sometimes the hitter hits a foul. Rough game, this baseball, thought the wombat. Look at foul. That's a foul, which is also another name for chickens. And a hit. Think they're a little confused. He was growing more confused by the minutes, but since he was eager to play, he stood up and announced, "All right, mates, suit me up." Sure enough, in no time, he looked like a champ. His pleased teammates urged, "Now off for some practice in the batter's cage." Cage? Cage? Is that what they mean? No. Not long after, there arrived a busload of raccoons. This rival team bore the scary name, the Masked Bandits. "What is that?" they asked, looking at the huge wombat. "Oh, it's only a wombat," answered the champs. "Not fair," argued the bandits. We want that big thing on our team." "Sorry," replied the champs as they counted the bandits. "We need him to make the numbers even. No even numbers, no game." The masked bandits knew that rules were rules, and they grumbled their way to the field. "Play ball!" called the umpire, and the game was underway. The champs were at bat. "Batter up, Wombat!" "Wombat," whispered the teammates. "You're the next hitter." The Wombat was alarmed. He really didn't care for hitting. They shoved a hunk of wood into his paws and wham! As he raised the hunk of wood to protect himself from the speeding ball, somehow it connected and the ball sailed into the outfield. "Run!" yelled the champs. The Wombat ran, following the signs to first, and skidded into second. Moments later, he heard, "Steal third! Steal third base!" The Wombat stole third base, but he didn't know quite where to hide it. He hadn't much time to ponder, though, for his teammates called to him again. "Run home!" "Run home? All the way to Australia?" Now that was asking a lot. He needed to describe the length of such a journey to these mates. So instead of running, he walked over to the champs' bench to explain. The umpire declared, "The outsider's out because he's outside the lines. Shucks, he's even off the field." Look at, he's got a map, and look at, there's Australia. That's his house. Oh my. And that was only the top of the first inning. As the game progressed, things went from bad to worse, and the score grew in favor of the Masked Bandits. The champs desperately tried to coach their Wombat catch the fly. He caught 2 flies and a duck. Get under the pop-up. Pop-up? What an odd request. Tag second. He tagged the second baseman. You're it. By now, the Masked Bandits were giving high fives and celebrating the fact that the stranger was on the other team, not theirs. For his part, the Wombat was frazzled, exhausted, and very sad. He could hardly bear to look at the disappointed faces of his teammates, and he felt so outside. Oh. It was as though a big cloud was gathering over his head. Actually, it was. Oh, no. And over everybody else's head, the sky grew dark and they saw it. Tornado! Shrieked the champs, the bandits, the umpire, and the fans. To the dugout! To the dugout! There was only one problem. There was no dugout. After all, this wasn't Major League Baseball. Oh my goodness. Dugout, aha! Digging was the wombat's specialty, for wombats were known to be capable of digging tunnels up to 655 feet long. Wasting no time, he began to dig a tunnel. Into the tunnel raced the champs, the bandits, and the umpire as the tornado sped closer. But there was no room for the fans. Enlarge the tunnel, everyone cried. Make room for the fans. Fans, wondered the wombat. Capital idea. It's getting quite stuffy in here, he thought. Well, lying on his side, in true wombat form, he dug and dug and dug and dug and dug and dug and dug, enlarging the room further. And just in time, in rushed the fans, huddled together. The crowd trembled as the tornado whizzed and whirled directly above them. Then all was silent. They were safe inside. And the most important insider was the outsider, the wombat. He saved them. And the wombat may not have been a wham-bat, but he was truly a champ. And as for the rest of the game, what do you think? I love it. He wasn't very good. There was a little bit of what you call miscommunication when you say something and somebody else thinks differently. A little miscommunication, but then in the end, he saved them, and that's wonderful. So on that note, we are gonna sing one of the most famous baseball songs ever. Take Me Out to the Ball Game. All right, I want you to sing this with me. Hopefully you know this one, and if not, maybe you can practice it and you'll know it by heart. And it says, take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Yay! Let's play ball. Just kidding. All right. And our craft today is super duper easy and it's fun because I always find different ways to make things. Like I trace things in order to make pictures. So the first thing was when you play baseball, you need a mitt, like I have. And what I did was I literally took my hand like this. I made my thumb go out a little bit, and I trace it on paper. So this is what I do. All right. I put my hand like this, and then I trace it. So I'm going to use this marker. But a pencil is a lot better, but I thought you could see it better if I do it this way. And it doesn't have to be exact because guess what? It's kind of a big lumpy, it's not an exact, it's not like it's a glove, it's like a baseball mitt. So look, that's what I got, my baseball mitt. And then I'm going to connect it down here, and then there's this middle part between the thumb and the first finger right there. I'm going to make that. So I'm going to draw it, and then I'm going to go curve, 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 and I'm going to put some stitches right here. And I'm going to draw my finger lines because really that's how it is. And then they stitch them together. Pop, pop, pop. And then maybe some stitches here. There you go. That's the baseball mitt. And then you can cut it out. And this is what mine looked like, my other one. All right. You need a ball. Go find something circle or circular. And you can trace it. All right. I'm taking my paper. Ooh, look what I found. It's just a lid off of something, and it's a circle. It's about the size I need, so I'm just gonna go around it. And if you see on the ball, he's got laces. And it just makes, you could just make like a C, or you can kind of make it like that, kind of big loop. So I'm just gonna go like this. And then the laces are kind of like, they're at an angle. There's usually one on either side. And you can make them red or black. But usually the baseballs are white. All right, now I need to make a bat. So I literally can just go, the first one I did, I used an emery board. And I just I did one side and then I tilted it over. And I made it wider than the emery board. This time I'll just use this ruler. I'm gonna have it at an angle. I use pencil, so it's not too bad. And then I kind of tilted it so it's fatter down here than down here. And then I'm gonna put a little round thing here. And there's like a little lip or whatever on the bottom. And then there's the grip, or the grip tape on the bottom. So let me show you what I've got. That's, actually I'm gonna darken it so you can see. And then like that. And then there's my bat. And then I'll cut it out, and then I can glue them all together. And that is a baseball craft of sorts. So yeah, that is it for today. Thank you for clicking on here and checking everything out. Our phone number is 854-3505, like up here. And feel free to call us, or you can check out our website, carlinvillelibrary.org. You can also email us if you need some books, and we can pull them for you. So, if you wanted curbside service, but otherwise we're open Monday through Thursday, 9:30 to 8, and then Friday, 9:30 to 5, and then Saturday, 9:30 to 1, and then on Sunday it's 1:30 to 5. And also we have special hours or half hours for those patrons who are seniors, who have health conditions that really need to go when not a lot of people are in there. And that would be Monday through Saturday, 9 to 9:30, and then on Sunday it would be 1 to 1:30. So anyway, all right, see ya. Thanks for reading with me. Bye.